Man, there's a lot of shit going on, and I don't want to talk about any of it today. It's fucking 9 o'clock. It's taking me this long to figure out what the fuck I want to talk about today. Because honestly, I didn't want to bother. Oh, by the way, still here. But yeah, I still want to. I want to talk about something, and it is something that I've been thinking about for a while now. A couple weeks ago, I started playing No Man's Sky again. And I gotta say, the game is very fucking different now. And it got me to thinking about all of the early access games that I got. Like Subnautica, No Man's Sky. I had another one that I was just thinking of. And I can't remember it. Anyways, there's a lot of early access games that came out, and you got to play them kind of as they were building them. And like when No Man's Sky first came out, I had a blast with it. I put over 100 hours in that game. I had so much fun. And there was nothing like there is now. It was so janky, there was so much shit you had to do, and I didn't care, man. It was just fun as fuck to just run around and explore and scan stuff and build things, and I just had a blast. And then I stopped playing it, and then some time went by, and I started playing it again. And it was still fun, but none of the storyline was in it at all. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. They just took the whole thing out, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. And then now I'm playing it again. Well, I was playing it. I don't know. I haven't played it in a while, so I might be done with it. But I was playing it again. And the story's back, and oh my god, the game is so great now. It's so much what it should have been in the first place. It's still pretty much the same game. You know, it's still just the cycle. But like I said, way back when the game first came out, it tells you, if you don't understand big words in the English language, if you don't know what the word iteration means, then yeah, the ending is going to be shocking, and you're going to go, oh, that's just fucking disappointing. And but if you understand what the word iteration means, then the game holds very few mysteries for you. You kind of understand really fast what's going on, and the longer you play it, and the more of the story that it tells you, you get more and more of what's happening. And then when you get to the ending, you go, ah, makes sense. And then you start over again. That's the point of the game. It's one instead of a small gameplay loop that you just do over and over and over again and slowly work yourself through the game doing that same loop over and over again. The whole game is one giant loop, and people fucking hated that shit. I thought it was pretty cool. Whatever. But yeah, it's kind of neat, how much early access games have changed. Subnautica is completely different now. Totally different game than it was when I first was playing it, when there was 3 biomes to swim around in. Right? That was it. There was the shallow area that you start in, and then there was the red grass area, and there was the big kelp forest. That was fucking it. That was all you had to play around in. And then they started putting more and more stuff in, and you started getting to do more and more stuff, and it fleshed out. Now it's got a full story and everything, and it's pretty cool. I really like it. So yeah, if you've got some old early access games that you were this is kind of shit, you might want to go back to them and see where they are now. If it's been a couple of years, they're probably totally different games. They might not still be ready to release yet, technically, but some of them are coming along pretty cool. Oh, and the butterflies that the guy that made No Man's Sky was getting death threats over, they work perfectly now. So I guess this one less thing for him to have to worry about. People don't want to kill him over butterflies anymore because they work now. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I was just kind of that thought had occurred to me that early access games, I'm starting to go and play more early access games that I used to play and really enjoy, but it was there isn't much to do here. Oh, Sea of Thieves, that was another one. Even though technically that wasn't an early access game, it pretty much was an early access game. Like, they put it out and they just didn't have any content in it. Like, at all. So they just kept shoving more and more stuff into it until finally it's kind of more of an actual game now. And it's actually kind of more of an actual game now. Me and Dennis played it a couple weeks ago. We were having a lot of fun with it. So, yeah, I don't know. Games, they are changing. It's kind of cool when, you know, you find a game like that. Like No Man's Sky, you can really tell is a labor of love for this dude. He's working on it really hard. There's hardly any bugs anymore. You still run into the odd one here and there. There was a point where every time I would go and talk to a freighter captain, I would fall through the ship and then just fall through space. Just forever. And that was... But, like... What are you going to do? A game that's like that, you're always going to have some sort of bug somewhere. Whatever. There's a hell of a lot less than there used to be. That's for goddamn sure. And all of them now, you just kind of save and then restart the game, and then they go away. So, yeah. I don't know. Play some of your old games. They're getting good. Those of you who are looking for some good entertainment, old early access games that have been out for years that you have not touched in years, they're probably very different now. Check them out.